Keith here from pickinglessons.com. In this guitar lesson, we're going to take a look at Redhead Boy. So we'll be taking a look at two variations in this melody. The first is a basic down the neck version in the open position next to the 2nd fret capo. And then we'll be taking a look at a version that uses the floating technique. And the floating technique is kind of like a melodic banjo technique, but it gives us the opportunity to let open strings ring longer and sounds a little harp-like. So we'll take a look at both variations. Up first, we'll take a look at the basic version here, nice and slow. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this basic version is played all out of the open position, covering the first 3 frets. So first of all, our left hand, we want to make sure that we're using good fingers there. So the first finger is going to be covering that 1st fret, the 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, and the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret. Doesn't matter which string you play, those fingers try to stick to those particular frets. Now the right hand throughout this, we're just following the rhythm. So if it's a quarter note, that's a downstroke. If it's 2/8 notes, we're playing those as down up. And any combination that we find will follow that rhythm. So if you get a copy of the tab, the picking direction is actually part of that tablature. So the Redhead Boy melody is actually played out of the Mixolydian scale. So a nice warm-up for that is to practice playing that scale and have a look at the notes. And the difference between the Mixolydian and the regular major scale is the 7th note. So in the Mixolydian scale, the 7th note is flattened to semitone. In this particular song and in this position, we'll refer to our notes as if we weren't using a capo. So we've got our G chord shape. And the notes that will fit the G Mixolydian scale from there would be 3rd fret G, open A, 2nd fret B, 3rd fret C, open D, 2nd fret E, 3rd fret F, that's the flat 7, to the open G. We can keep going, 2nd fret A, open string B, 1st fret C, 3rd fret D, open E, F, the flat 7, and then the G. So the melody for Redhead Boy is played out of the Mixolydian scale. You do find a lot of tunes in this modal type playing with the Mixolydian notes. So Salt Creek is another good example. Big Mon, there's a heap of tunes. So Redhead Boy uses the F natural as opposed to the F sharp that you'd find in the major scale. So the Mixolydian scale. So if you head on over to the website, pickinglessons.com, you're going to find the tablature for this arrangement, the whole arrangement that I played in the introduction with the floating technique and the basic melody. You'll find 3 more video lessons as well. So we're going to cover part A for the floating technique, part B for the basic version, and then part B for the floating technique as well. If you're looking for an easy version, stick to the basic arrangement. If you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, have a look at the floating technique versions. It's definitely a lot harder, but it's worthwhile, sounds great. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.